All right, moving on, as the Prime Minister takes the first steps towards ending Australia's coronavirus lockdown, one of the country's most heavily affected industries is hoping to be back in business within a few weeks.
Australian cinemas have revealed plans to reopen in July under strict new measures to keep moviegoers safe. Weekend Sunrise movie man Jason Jabba Davis joins us now. Jabs, good morning to you. Now, the PM has put cinemas in stage 2 of his roadmap to recovery. Cinema operators say that they are aiming to reopen as soon as 6 weeks from now. Do you reckon that's realistic?
Good morning, Martin, Matt. Happy Mother's Day to my mum Louise and my beautiful wife Melissa and all the mums out there, particularly the popcorn and chop top loving mums. 6 weeks, we could be seeing a relaxation, more likely 10 weeks' time. In mid-July, Christopher Nolan's latest $200 million blockbuster, Tenet, may roll into cinemas. Now, it's a huge catch-22 because the cinemas can't open until they've got a massive film to bring in the crowds. And, of course, the crowds aren't going to come unless the cinemas are open. So Warner Brothers, who are the studio behind Tenet, they're going to make a call in the next week or so about whether they're going to begin marketing Tenet to release in cinemas in the UK, in the US, China, and of course here in Australia. So we should know more in about a week's time.
Jabba, good morning. Isn't it interesting to be talking about whether or not the industry is going to have any movies to put out? A sign of the times at the moment. Once cinemas do reopen, which films are going to be, other than Tenet, as you've mentioned, among the first to hit the big screen?
Morning, Matt. Well, bless Disney. Of course, Mulan, the much talked about live-action remake, directed by a Kiwi, shot by an Aussie, two amazing women. I can't wait to see this film. Was due in March. Disney still have this on the slate to release in July, 1 week after Tenet. So if all goes well, if the cinemas reopen, if the COVID behaves itself and the clusters remain small or insignificant, then obviously cinemas where you're sitting in the dark, you're eating popcorn, touching seats, you know, there's strangers breathing on you. I mean, this is a really interesting question. Are people going to flock back to the cinemas? We really need these big blockbusters like Tenet, like Mulan, and then after that, Wonder Woman 1984 is the next big film scheduled to appear on the big screen.
Yeah, really difficult for all of those people, particularly as people are getting used to seeing movies at home. But we are all desperate to get out, so let's hope that we do get back when it's safe to do so.
Fingers crossed.
Thank you, Jabs.
Thanks, Jabba.